Hello, it is I are smart. Probably a bit closer to the camera than you were expecting. Sorry about that, don't mean to scare you. But here we are, in the IR Smart basement, once again, to show you my Hot Wheels table. Yeah, I'm showing you off my cool Hot Wheels collection, that's what you're all here for. Anyway, as you probably saw, I'm going to be talking about Lego displays. Because they're cool, and I like talking about Lego sets. So, one thing I always noticed is, like, when I look at Lego displays online, I see these huge, grand Lego displays that they should go on shows, and I'm like, well, I want that. Because, having a Lego set is cool. Like, you can have, your Lego TIE Fighter. But if you got nowhere to put it, it's just kind of boring. So what do? You make a cool display. That's what I'm here to tell you about today. And it's actually not as difficult as you may think. You may think you need like a ton of base plates and a ton of bricks to build huge landscapes and whatnot. But you really don't. You can use a lot of different things to make your Lego sets look really cool. So that's what I'm going to be going over today. I'm going to show you some tips, as well as just flexing my Lego collection. Because what else am I going to do? So I'm going to move, and I'm going to show you my cool Hoth display. This is something I've been working on previously, and it really did not take that long to set up. So I'll give you kind of a broad overview. So over here we have, we have the AT-AT, this new Scout Walker. We have all the Rebels over here with the Hoth Echo base. We have that Imperial Shuttle there for a good measure. And yeah, so at first you may notice, wow, that looks really good. IR Smart, that's really impressive. You're really good at building. And I say thank you. Thank you, I am very good at what I do. So, yes, this Hoth display is very fun. It's got a lot of nice things to it, and you can just see it's a cool battle scene. And you really don't have to have that much to get it. I mean, I have quite a few sets. I am flexing some big stuff, mainly the AT-AT, the Snow Speeder, and the AT-ST, as well as this shuttle. But you really don't need that much. I don't even have that many Hoth-oriented sets. Because the only real sets I have here are, let's see, I got the Snow Speeder set, which comes with this dish turret. This little thing here is a bit of an older set, but it comes with Han. We have the little Luke. This is actually from the Microfighter, because I don't have a Tauntaun, but it's a pretty nice brick-built one. And even you could probably supplement parts from your own collection if you don't have this set, and build your own little Tauntaun, which is another tip I'll mention here. If you don't have something like a specific piece, number one, order it off Bricklink. I mentioned Bricklink in a short earlier, but it is a godsend for getting something. So I could just be like, hey, it's probably not that expensive. I can borrow like $5 or $10 or whatever it is on Tauntaun piece, and you can get one. Or you can just build one yourself if you need to. So that's a good tip for getting displays. But let's get over some broad things. This is about displaying your Lego sets, how to do it in a good way. So first off, get a good base. You probably could figure out, but this table, it's blue. It's a Hot Wheels table. It doesn't have a very cool base to it, because that's just what I'm working with. I could go out and get a nice table, but work with what you got. So I got this table, and I covered it with, this is white paper. It's just plain white paper. I got a ton of sheets of it. So I figure, hey, I'll throw it down, and it looks pretty good. Because I could just get like a ton of white base plates, but those are expensive. You know what isn't expensive? Paper. So I got a lot of paper here, and I just had it. Anyway, you probably got tons of paper running around, You remember, kids, ask your parents' permission before taking all the printer paper. They might need that. So make sure it's paper you can use. So I got these big sheets of paper here. They cover it out, and it looks like snow, because that's what we're going for. It's a Hoth display. You may also notice right here, I have this fluffy stuff. I don't really know what this is, but it's nice, because I knew I wanted a mountain texture. I need something to put my Hoth Rebels against, because if it was just against this blue backing, it'd look bad. So, here, actually, I'll switch places for you. Sure. So here, we have whatever this is. And then behind me here, I also have this blanket to give more of a mountain sort of thing. So, blankets. It's white. It's fuzzy. Like a quilt blanket's not going to do very good, but these fluffy blankets, they're great. So yeah, that's kind of some general stuff for the whole layout of what you're going to be doing. Now also, I'm going to show off this. This is a custom thing I made. This isn't a set, but it's supposed to be like the big door, the one on Hoth. It's not that crazy of a build. It really doesn't take you that many pieces. The back isn't anything special, because it doesn't need to be. But it does open and close the doors, which is mainly what I want to do. So when you're making custom stuff like this, have an idea in mind. You want a thing that opens and closes the doors like that? Then do that. Make sure that's like your main goal. My main goal is to make a door that opens and closes like this. And it looks cool. It has this kind of zigzag design. It's a bit smaller than I would have liked, and I did have to scale it down, but I think it still works. And it kind of just fits right in nicely here. So we have that mix of custom stuff along with sets. Another tip is making stuff fly. Because you may be asking yourself, how the heck do you make stuff fly? And you use this. See, these are clear, big window pieces. I had a couple extra of these, so I used it to make my snow speeder fly. And snow speeders don't fly too off the ground, so I just, use these clear pieces. Looks like it's floating. As you can see, you see the shadow under it. It's only a little bit off the ground, but you don't need it to be like way up here, unless you want it to. So it's right around the legs of the AT-AT, which is where it's supposed to be. It's like the movie. Now, another tip you can use is if you get like fishing wire or something, you can kind of hook, like if I wanted a tie fire, and I could use a bunch of clear pieces and get it up to like right there, but that's not cool. If I wanted it up here, I'm either going to need a lot of clear pieces, or you can get some string, so I could like hook it to the ceiling or something, and then I can have it like it'll kind of like sit here, which looks nice. But I don't have to hold it all day because my arm will get tired. So if you get like a fishing line or something like that, or some kind of wire that's going to be strong, but also clear, then that'll be great. That'll be, hold up your stuff for you. And if you have really heavy fishing wire, you can put one of these on there. Have this hovering above your battle, which would look cool. It would look very cool. But you're going to need quite a few pieces of fishing wire to make sure that thing doesn't fall over, like I just did. Anyway, another last little tip I got for you here are these little displays I build. So you see, you get a lot of these figures, especially from the new battle pack, which is a great way. If you want to make a battle scene, you get a ton of battle packs. But I have these little troopers here, and they're kind of just on this little terrain I built up using a lot of white pieces. And you can just have them running, have them little action scenes, and it just gives them something to move around. Because, if you just set them all down on the paper, it looks nice, but it can look nicer. So you have little displays. This display actually comes with the new battle pack, so I took inspiration from it. You have like little bits of rocks, little bits of snow that are moving up, but it doesn't have to be that crazy either. Am I just gonna break everything? This is the worst. This is like, oh my goodness. Gotta put this guy back, put this... I'm so bad at making videos. Anyway, another one I just made. I made this in less than a minute. This was like a little quick build. You got your new Rebel Trooper. How? Am I cursed or something? This is just not fair. There we go. Okay, so we got this. We got just only a couple plates, some more tiles and whatever and stuff just on there. Just little details around. And you put this right there, and there you go. Because if you notice, this makes it way easier, because minifigures like to be on studs. If you just have them sitting on the ground, they're going to knock over with you barely tap that at all, they're all going to fall over. And it's going to be a pain. So by putting them on studs, they're going to stand up way better. And you can pose them. You can have their legs moving, make it look like they're running across the battlefield. It just all works way better. So yeah, those are just some tips I had, because making displays are cool. It's a great way to display your Lego sets, because you can just build them. And that's fun. You can just let them sit there. But you display them like this, it not only, is great to have them all together, you get a bunch of, similar sets and put them all together, but you also have this really cool battle scene. It's great for playing with. You can be yeah, pew, 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 pew. Because, that's what you're supposed to do, right? It's a Lego set. You gotta go pew, pew, pew. Oh, Lego Star Wars, that is. And this doesn't just apply to Lego Star Wars. I have a city over there. I've showed it off before. It does need some improvement, though, and that's a big project. That's my next project. I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm going to get a big city, hopefully. Which also gets into parts organization, which I could do a whole video on organizing parts. But right here, I got this bin. It's all plates. All plates. And they got this bin here. It's all bricks. All bricks, alright? So just getting organized is really nice, especially if you're going to do big projects like this. So yeah, that's my last little tip for you. But overall, I just see all these cool builds, and I feel like you can get so easily just I can't do that. Yes, you can. I'm Ira Smart. I'm saying you can do it because I believe in you, right? Yeah, you can make a cool display for your Lego sets. So I hope you learned something. If you did, let me know in the comments. Did I miss any other tips? You know, this is like a team effort, guys. We're all gonna share ideas. Put them in the comments, and we can all make cool Lego displays. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll leave you with like this little shot of my display. You know, you can take inspiration from it, copy it, every detail exactly, and just, you know, steal my work. But whatever, you know. Yeah, that's just that's about it. I do like making Lego videos. Let me know if you want me to make more of like tips of how to build stuff, how to display stuff, any of that sort of stuff. I can do it. I love making Lego videos. But anyway, that's all the time I got for you. I have to get back to playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 2005 on my laptop. So, see ya.